One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now a shot of the Cardinals' starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Lou Brock is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 106.
Hit to short. Alley on the grass. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. Doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball game.
Number 26 settles into the box for his first chance. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
And Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Batting third, center fielder, Kurt
Flood gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with one gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position, and that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
Too high, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Standing in now, Ken Boyer, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
And that's the pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. You can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
And the pitch on 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Hit well on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, what a great start to this series here in the first inning. On the road, you'd love to give your pitcher a little something to work with out there. And he's going to have a lead now before he even throws his first pitch.
Into the box now, Bill White. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2, and now you've got to put that early run behind it and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne, and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
Skinner.
Bob Skinner set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
Bob Gibson is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he was very effective last year. As a starting pitcher, he had an ERA under 3. When you do that, you're keeping your ball club in the game, giving them a chance to win every time out.
And with a quick breather here, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, somebody you don't want to test in this outfield, the left fielder. He's got a very good arm, very aggressive, charges balls extremely well, and covers a lot of ground.
Bob Bailey comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Bob Bailey.
Into the seats, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, quick hole here right off the bat, and that's not how you want to start when you're already chasing a couple runs.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting second.
How about that sequence right there?
18.
Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Stepping in now, number 18. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
He hasn't wasted any pitches so far early in the game. That's 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts already. If these first 2 hitters are any indication, there could be a whole lot more of these to come.
In now, Roberto Clemente. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. And with the tying run on the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's one pitch away from doing just that.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Willie Stargell set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to first, and he's back standing.
Keeping him close.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. St. Louis is out in front, 2-0. Number 15 stands in for the first time.
Leading off for the Cardinals, catcher, number 15.
Hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Batting 8th, second baseman, number 11.
Number 11 stands in. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. The Pirates going with the 70s era throwback caps here in this one. Where are the stars, though? Come on, guys. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And they are wearing him out down there. 2 away now.
Bob Gibson.
Into the box, Bob Gibson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yep, they went right back to that same pitch on the outside corner, and that's a good job of laying off both times.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Lou Brock will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Here's the first pitch to him. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They're up 2-0. Number 17 stands in for his first plate appearance of the new year.
Baseman, number 17.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Skinner. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 6th.
Number 9 is ready for his first AB here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. High and deep to straightaway right. Skinner going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second, he'll try for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You talk about flying. With his speed, he doesn't need a coach. Not even going to look at him. He's made his mind up when he hits second. I'm not stopping. I'm getting to third.
Number 10 set to hit now for the first time. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Oof, that high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
1 out and a runner on third. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
A runner on third, 1 away. Maybe the thinking here is, you know, if we walk him, we walk him. At least this gives us a shot at a double play to get out of this.
Three and 0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That probably should have been a strike, but 3-0, sometimes you don't get that call. And he puts a man on here on the 4-pitch walk.
Into the box, Gene Alley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
Here's the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, man, the intimidation factor was definitely in evidence there. He's not going to back down from too many hitters out there, especially not your number 8 guys. Threw it right by him.
Into the box now, Vernon Law, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Number 26 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Shortstop, number 26.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kurt
Flood strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. But once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Stepping in now, Ken Boyer, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Two good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
High and deep to right. Clemente racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bill White earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike one.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
1-1, here it is. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
And so far throughout his entire start, he's had very little go right out there on the mound for him. And this is just going to add to the misery as that pitch will be scored a wild pitch.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Smoked on the ground left side. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, but they're on top 2-0. Bob Bailey will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
The 1-0 delivery. Chopped foul right at home plate. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's one gone in the inning.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
In now, number 18. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And the throw will get him at first as he threw that one while sitting on his wallet. And there are 2 away.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Standing in now, Roberto Clemente. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Two out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. Bob Skinner is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one. This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, number 15.
Number 15 steps into the box. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Alley retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
The batter, number 11.
Number 11 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Willie Stargell is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And oh, he can't rein it in. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Number 17 will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back.
Simple throw over there.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Number 9 steps in now. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner's back. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch out, nothing doing. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw, short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
You can say all you want about getting a good lead, timing the pitcher's delivery, etc. But if you've got a strong-arm catcher that puts a laser right on second base like that, you're not stealing too many bases.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bob Gibson will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready on 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Oh, and that's a good pitch right there. That's just a hard-breaking slider down and away. And you get the hitter to be enticed by that pitch when it's about halfway there. That was looking like it was going to be a fastball on the outer half. Then it just flat disappears on you, and you're left wondering, what happened?
Into the box, Lou Brock. And he takes ball one.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Into the box now, number 26, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runners going. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
Yeah, and you figure if you guess right on a pitch out, you're going to throw the guy out 9 times out of 10. But even though they sniffed this one out and the throw's not all that bad, they still can't get him at second base.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stargell giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
In now, Curt Flood. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Number 10 has it, and he makes the throw to first. Flood is retired, 2 down now.
That's some good aggressive base running right there. He knows the play's probably going to first, so he takes off and makes it up to third on the strikeout.
Standing in now, Ken Boyer grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Into the box, Bill White. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Two out with the man at first. There he goes. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker, and the guy still stole that base. That was great.
Ripped on the ground to first. A stab, and he's got it. Not in time.
Man, almost a great play.
Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with two away. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Number 29 will come in and pitch now.
For the Pirates, number 29.
Into the box now, Bob Skinner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Cards lead it 4-0. Number 10 will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Flood going back on it. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
In now, Gene Alley. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. The tail of the tape on that last home run, 410 feet. No outs, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Manny Mota will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Manny Mota.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Third baseman, number 7.
And this is when you know the stars are lined up in your favor as a hitter. I mean, look how bunched up he was on that swing, yet he still finds a way to muscle that to right for a double.
Bob Bailey will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And he'll get back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back in standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
The 0-1 on its way. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
I don't think he's too thrilled with himself behind the plate. It's hard to say for sure, but if he puts this ball in the bag, I think he's got a good shot at getting him at third. Instead, this one's high. He might even be fortunate it's not down the line, and the runner's able to slide in safely.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
A man at third with 1 away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Well, that's a good job here to plate their 2nd run of the inning. Just a simple ground ball was all he needed, and he got the job done, playing some good small ball.
Number 18 will be the batter, 0 for 2 thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Cold strike 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Will Wood will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Will Wood.
Number 15 stands in.
Leading off for the Cardinals, catcher, number 15.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Number 11.
Number 11 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1.
68 miles an hour. I mean, that's barely the speed limit. You don't see pitches that slow too often.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Making him work here as the knuckleball misses to run the count full.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now that's popped up. Alley is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Bob Gibson.
Bob Gibson indeed will bat for himself here with his guys up by 2 here in inning number 6.
Well, I think this is the right move right here, Matt. He's throwing the ball well, and, you know, maybe he can do something at the plate, too.
And that's in there for strike 1.
That's almost unfair to throw a knuckleball to your opposing pitcher. He's got it hard enough as it is.
2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they still lead this one 4-2. Roberto Clemente will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And this is up and in, ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the 6th.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Definitely not a guy you want to lose there. Now, you got something else to worry about besides your command.
Willie Stargell stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And there's ball 1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
A runner at first with no outs here. slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Ready with the payoff pitch, and he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Number 17 will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Here it comes. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, that's how you neutralize a leadoff walk. He settles down, gets his focus back, and delivers back-to-back strikeouts.
Number 9 will be the batter. 1 for 2, including a triple thus far.
Yeah, and he was busting around the bases on that triple earlier. It's always pretty exciting to hit a three-bagger.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
A runner on first with 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. Just keeping him close.
Just checking.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Pirates leave one. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here in Pittsburgh. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Lou Brock is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Pitch on the way. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting them 1, 2, 3 last time around. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player of the game.